This conference will now be recorded.
ఏంటి?
గ్లాస్ ఏరియా बास कौन सा डिवीजन भेज रहे हैं
ಯಾರು
बास
ಕಲ್ತಿರೋದ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ
स्टडी ಮಾಡಲೇ
Hello Chindana, Sayed, Netravati, Kartika, am I audible? Okay. What about others? Still, they did not come. So you ask me if you have any doubts, let them come. Netravati, Chandana. Do you have any doubts regarding for the lab? Okay, so we'll start. Oh, congratulations, Chandana. Then you can take up exams in the third, right? Don't have any issues. But evening you can take, right? While attending classes. So first half an hour I will browse the things. Then by 6:30 I will issue the link. Then you can finish within 1 hour and you can submit there. Okay, so our next new topic, what I'm going to start. You might have heard about this word, steganography. Any basic idea about the steganography? So before I start, just you share your knowledge or share your ideas about this. What is steganography? So third also you have exam. The next day, so you have exams. Okay. So two exams on same day. Okay. Once you ask madam, so they will try to give a solution. Otherwise, if they're not coordinate, then they used to give on third itself. Okay. So third will be the last class. Means tomorrow, most of the time, will get over. Then only that exams is going to be pending. So if you specify that exact date and time, then according to that, what madam is going to coordinate with our management, then they used to schedule the exam date and time. Okay. So just you talk to with madam, then let them speak. Okay. Okay. So I was asking some questions like steganography. So do you have any basic idea? Like use your chat box and you type what idea you have towards steganography. Doesn't matter for right or wrong. Okay. Just you tell me. Even if you search in the Google, also no problem. But what is a basic idea you will be having? Okay, so steganography is nothing but something you are going to hide the secret data inside non-secret data. Is that understood? So steganography is the practice of hiding secret data inside non-secret data in such a way it not obvious it is not that a way that is not an obvious. The goal is not just to encrypt, okay, but it is to conceal that very existence of the message. This is called as what? Steganography. Now the next second question is, sir, how does it works? How it works? So to work and to understand that working process, so the secret data like a text, might be a text, image, then audio, etc., any multimedia files, whatever, okay, and this is embedded into a cover page or cover medium. Okay, so just like an image, okay, and also the audio files and also a video file. Okay, make ensure what file you are targeting and what text you are going to be hiding, you are embedding. So that's important. Okay, your secret data, and this is your targeted file. Which file you are targeting to send the data? Okay, might be some video file. Inside the video file, if you uh, what is that, embedded the secret data file into the video file, then it is the process of what? Steganography, like hiding the data. So secret data. So the people who are working on this, it's a normal viewer, so that doesn't comes to know that data is embedded. Okay, the file uh, looks unchanged. It's a I can name that as completely it is original file only. File looks unchanged, nothing will change. But inside that original file, the people, those who knows, they can extract the hidden data using some steganography tools or algorithms. Okay, so this hidden data can be later extracted using steganography tool or algorithm. So there are some industry tools are available. So like that I will tell you. So the some of the example for understanding image steganography. So image steganography is nothing but hiding text or another image inside the pixel of a larger image. This is called as image steganography. Hope you all understood. you are going to be hide text or another image inside the pixels of a larger image. So sometimes is also called as LSB of pixels. LSB means least significant bit. Altering this least significant bits of pixels is called as, technically, which we used to say this as image steganography. So LSB. Okay. Next, second one, we have a audio. So steganography. So this audio steganography, again, it's going to be hide or embed secret data by altering audio signals, so slightly imperceptional to the human ear. Okay, so like there will be a signals in the audio that is slightly is going to be changeable, so slightly is going to be altering. So by altering that whatever data you are going to be embedding, then it's automatically it's taking hiding process. Next we have a video steganography. So in this video steganography, which is hide data across frames of a video file. So any video file if you take, there will be a frames. So per second, which used to run around 29 frames per seconds, 24 frames per seconds. So per seconds, if there is a 24 frames per seconds of if they are running, so slightly is going to be altering and adding some data, whatever uh, the secret file you are going to be embedded, so which is you are going to be targeting, so that's hide the data across this frames. Then next we have a text steganography. So text based. So in this case, which hide the data in white space. Imagine it's there is a white space and also formatting or invisible characteristics in a text file. If you are planning for text steganography, that takes white space and formatting similar like invisible characteristics. So based on that, the file is going to be hiding. Okay, then next we have network steganography. So in this case, this is going to hide informations in TCP IP headers. I mean online. TCP IP headers and packet timings. These are the different types of steganography area. But now the question is, steganography versus cryptography. So most of the times people will take a, means they make confusions. So what exactly the steganography and what exactly the cryptography? Cryptography and steganography, both are completely different. Suppose if I say cryptography scrambles the content. Imagine, just I'm giving you the word like scramble the content. Data looks like uh, what I can say, unreadable format, but it is visible. So the technical name is called as gibberish. Data is look like a gibberish, like you cannot able to read. So there will be a visibility. You have visibility, but it's completely hiding. Means you cannot able to read. The text is completely jumbled. That is what cryptography. Okay, so I taught you one of the example like dot onion links. Okay, example for cryptography is dot onion links. Any onion links if you open, that completely the links are encrypted. Okay, so that links if that encrypted, but it is visible, but it is completely encrypted. Okay, so such case which is using this cryptography. Next we have a steganography. It's hiding the data, hides the existing of the messages. So for the best security, combine both, like encrypt file, then you have to add it. Okay, so legitimate like watermarking digital media, protecting intellectual property. Okay, then insecure sorry secure communication purpose, they used to have this. But for malicious purpose, if they start using like this would become a cyber criminals, they used to have hide their malwares. Okay, and if they extracted there, some of the viruses are going to be get delivered in their computer systems. Okay, this is what c2 commands in the images and videos to bypass the security systems. Hope you guys everything is the basic is that understood. What is the steganography, how does it works, and types of steganography. But the question is, sir, which are the best example for steganography tools? So the tools, if I talk, there will be a open stego. This is one of the open source tool and supports for message hiding and watermarking. Okay, so it is a free open source, and it is going to be support message hiding and also watermarking. And it's a very simple GUI, graphical user interface, and it's a good for beginners. Is it clear? But there will be a URL openstego.com that you can use, stego.com, www.openstego.com. So visit their website and where you can download it. And next you have silent eye. This is also one of the GUI based tool, and it supports for text embedding in images like BMP, bitmap images, then JPG, whichever you want, and also audio files. Audio files, not MP3. This is to be in the wave format. And this also supports for cross platform. So cross platform is nothing but supports for Windows and Linux. This is a simple one and easy to understand also. This is what silent time. Next we have a Stegna tool. Okay, so this is a easy to use interface. And next we can hide text files inside bitmap image or PNG files. Next we have one more tool called as uh, quick stego. This for if you are a beginner, so it is a user friendly. And one more is drag and drop styles, and it's going to hide text inside images. So just it is similar like most of the things you have image based. Whatever the list I've given, this completely belongs to what? Image steganography tools. So whichever you want, that you decide and check in the Google, and you can understand in a better way. So next we have audio and video steganography tool. So number one, there will be a deep sound, which is hide secret files in audio track. Like it supports for wave and as well as FLAC. And this can be used for secret audio based file transfer. Number two, we have OpenFuff. OpenFuff is another tool name, and this is advanced tool supporting images and audio and video, and also we have a flash files as carriers. And next which will use strong encryptions plus multi-layer hiding. Next we have portable versions also available for Windows. Okay, if you wanted to practice, so you have to download and start working on this. This for audio and video steganography tools. And next we have a text based. If I want to have so text file steganography tool. So here we have a yes suit pixel security. So see the spelling. This is yes suit pixel security. This is also one of the free steganography software. for Windows. That also you can use it, and also try to hide text inside image files. And next we have StegGuide. Is another file with the Windows binaries. Okay, it's a command line based, and supports embedded BMP like bitmap images, waves, and JPG, so on and so on. Supports embedding in BMP, JPG, etc. And allows encryptions with passphrases. So you might have, sir, some antivirus programs may falsely flag steganography tools, like especially ones that are used by the hackers for malware. So always download from official sources. This is what I would like to tell you. Clear? Any doubts? So check out the complete informations whatever I've given here. I'm going to sending you in the WhatsApp. Uh, 1 minute. So please check the data, the notes, whatever I've shared you in the WhatsApp group. Okay, now what I would suggest you is, if you have already Windows 10 applications, open your VMware. So power on your Windows 10 operating system or whichever you have installed earlier, and make ensure are you getting this internet connectivity. Then you check once are you getting this internet connectivity. Go to google.com, and you check the tool. What is the first tool which I gave? The tool name is called as OpenStego. So www.openstego.com. So just you press enter key over there. So go to the download mode. So this is the steps already they have given you. So this is the latest one. So whichever you want. For example, I used to take setup OpenStego 1.7 MB. Just you click on this. So this is already downloading. So it is downloaded now. So after downloading, just double click and set up OpenStego applications. So click install for all users or only for me. Okay, let it be only for me. Then I accept the license agreement. Click next. Again click next. Click next. Install. Now the application is installed. Then search in this. It's not installed actually. This is not the right one. I have one more source I can guess and tell you. So the application web application name is like sourceforge.net slash project slash steganography version 20. So now you press enter key. This is the actually URL direct and directly what you do is just you simply download this. So it's taking time. So now it started. So in this the file is already. So this the file is actually encrypted. I mean zipped file. So open this. So right click and extract the files. Open this. Oh. So start from the setup file. So click next. Click next. Install. Say yes. Then launch this file. This is the first interface what you can expect, and also you have some steps here itself. You can see open stack. Okay, so the people can hide the data here, and even they can go for marking the watermark. Okay, and this is the method for extract the steps. Okay, and are you getting the steps here? You can check here. Okay, this is for open and this is for create. So this is only to create steganography. This is those who have sent you to extract the file. So here you can upload your file and ask whatever the things which is going to be extracted. Okay, so now what I will do is I will try to download some file. Okay, image file. So this is my image file. Like I'm going to take a computer images just for understanding purpose. So download this image, just save this, save images as. Okay, so I used to prefer JPG file, but it's not in the JPG format. Then I'll go for some other image file. Even if it is small file also, no problem. So save this. So this is our JPG image file. Save this in the desktop. So now the file is saved in the desktop area. Just double click and you can see the file is opened. Okay, but similarly I used to go for one more file, like text file. Okay, so what I will do is right click, go to new and text file. So state that malware .txt. So something like this, whichever format you write, no problem. Okay, then here you write whatever code that I told, right? Whichever code you want, that you type it. Okay, for example, welcome to NICT computer education. Then go to file, save as, then save it. So now two files are created. One is a text file and one is image file. So here you click images and browse for image file. So select all files. This is an image file. So saying that please select the image. So the name itself is images. So this is the area actually. And look at this JFIF. It is an extension. So how do you rename this? But if you rename also, if that not open, then it's a problem for us. Go to view mode, take the details. So start with extension, file extension. So this is the file extension what you have. Right click, rename. Instead of JFF area, write JPG. That's all. Say yes. Then double click. So now it is allowing me. Now what you do, just double click, then automatically get selected. Then again similarly select your text file. So but the text file must be in RAW or zipped file. Okay, then For zipped file, what I will do, already I downloaded this zipped file. Just I selected. Then what is the name of the output file? So the name of the output file is uh, welcome NICT. Welcome underscore NICT. And this is to be increase the file size, or there will be an option. Okay, so inside or outside. So I wanted to have inside. Even doesn't matter of if you increase the file size also. Then you click create. So now this is successfully the file is created. So this is the file. What is the name of the file? Welcome NICT. So just double click. So still, so the file is what I can say, encrypted. Okay, means it's already hidden the text, but in real time, if you open this NICT dot jpg, that same file, how you have the same file you can open. But again, I'll go for open, go to the desktop area, select all file. So stating that some of the error message, if you click continue, the application will ignore. So click continue because it's out of memory. So there is one more application. So try to use this. It's not much popular. These are the list of old versions. I have to check here. Okay, so I used to take online. So select your image and type text what you want, like welcome to NICT. Encode your text. So this is how the data is going to work. So this is your original file, this is your normal file, and after the message, then this is the file. Okay, so what you do, just right click and save this as downloadable files. It's a steganography file. So save. Okay, the message is hidden here, but still I don't know what message we have inside this. Then what I do if I want to decode it. So I used to choose the file which I have done embedded, that is a stegno file. So select the file and decode it. If I decode, look at this, I'm not having any input files. Okay, so just I can see this is the data and is saying that welcome to NICT. This is one of the online tool. Hope you guys this is are you understood, are you understand this? So I can share you this URL, so you also try and you try to download from this 1 minute. So I'm sharing this link in your WhatsApp. You try this online steganography tool. Just you share me that embedded file, encoded file, then I will try to decode it. So in my WhatsApp, share me the files after encoding. So let's take a 10 minutes of time and start working on this. Try to download more than 2 3 files and embed some text file or some images, sorry, some text, just like welcome to NICT. So then share me in WhatsApp, then I will try to decode it. So Rida, Yukta, Chandana, Karthik, Sayed, Netra, and list I have given. You try to download one of the offline tool, whichever is possible. If does not happen, then go through that online tool itself. It's a very simple one. Yukta, Chandana, Sayed, Netra. So take 10 minutes of time, then immediately start making this file and share me in WhatsApp. Hi Aditya, Arti, Rida. Did you finish this? So, but I am not getting any responses. Okay, we'll talk about a new topic like sniffing. So just imagine I have a computer like this. This is your internet, and system is connected like this. So there's also another system. So I can name this as man in the middle. Okay. So like the person who is sitting, and he is also get connected in this area. Okay. And when you try to browsing some data, or when you start browsing through the internet connections, and that the data is always keep on sending here itself. So in the wired, the data is moving. So just like 010101 format, the data is sending. So when data is transmitting over the internet, then what I will do, so imagine here I'll be taking one of the snipping applications, and I used to capture all the data. So as a hacker, so what I will try to do, I'll be capture all data what is transmitting. So this process is called as sniffing. Hope you all understood. So sniffing is a process of monitoring and also capturing all the data passing through the given network. whatever network I've given. So this, when it is data is going to be passing, then once if you captured and monitoring the data is called as sniffing. And sniffing is a form of wire tap. So there is a wire, so you are tapping that wire data. So wire tap, if you applied to the computer network, then this is also called as sniffing. And we can sniff the data packet using the tool like Wireshark. Okay, so people can ask, sir, how do I capture the data? So if I want to capture the data, then what is the name of the tool I can use it? So the tool is called as Wireshark. This is the name of the tool. When people are start capturing the data and also monitoring the data through this tool. And any protocol, the protocol is important here, that important matters. Any protocol that do not encrypt the data are vulnerable to sniffing attacks. Okay, do not encrypt the data, or any protocol that do not encrypt the data, it's going to be important, vulnerable to the sniffing attack. If that is too open, if not encrypted, like HTTPS, without HTTPS if you do, then most of the data is vulnerable, then easy to see, easy to hack. Okay, then attackers use sniffers like this and to capture the data packets containing the sensitive information such as like password, then account informations, so on so on. Is it clear? And sniffers works in the data link layer. So we have 7 layers. Okay, so application layer, presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and physical layer. So we are working under the surveillance sniffing under the physical layer. Okay, so sniffing works under the data link layer. If the initial layer is compromised, then the rest of the layers also compromised in the OSI model. Is it clear? Like I wanted to see username and password. Then I wanted to see some other part like telnet informations, then TCP informations, IP informations, then username and password informations. Then how do I get, when you know complete the MAC address, IP address, then wiring technology, Ethernet, fast Ethernet. Okay, then uh, what I can say, mm, transport layer, TCP sniffing, then UDP sniffing. So anything if you do, but make ensure what is the layer is going to be compromised. Okay, so once the initial layer is compromised, then rest of the layer also compromised in the OSI model. So sniffer is a tool, so that is going to perform monitoring the data flowing, and also through the computer networks, the link is in the real time. Okay, the network link in the real time, whatever we are using computer network in the real time, the data is going to flow, that can be monitored through the sniffer tool, just like Wireshark. So that can, it can be a self-contained software program and hardware device with appropriate software or firmware to perform sniffing. So sniffers can capture the copies of the data packet without redirecting or altering it. So please remember, so sniffers can capture the copies of data packets without redirecting or altering it. So some sniffers works with the TCP/IP packets, but more sophisticated tools can be worked with the other network protocols at the lower level, including Ethernet frames and different area. So like a data link layer, as I said, and we have two types of sniffing. One is active sniffing, and one more is passive sniffing. So sniffing can be classified into two based. So the way you are interacting with the data packet to capture and also provide that user the visibility to alter the data packet. So this is active and sniffing. So active sniffing is nothing but like ARP packets. Like in the Windows application, you are using ARP-A, address resolution protocol. Okay, so if you wanted to injecting that ARP packets, so then active sniffing is going to involve. Okay, so active sniffing involves injecting ARP packets into the network to modify the CAM. CAM means content addressable memory table. Content addressable memory table. Then, if you are injecting this ARP packets, then which resides in the switch. So, CAM means content addressable memory, which comes under switches. So that CAMs keep the track of which host is connected and which port on the switched network. So that is called as MAC address table. So that MAC address table, which will have the complete information where to be connected, how it is to be connected, then uh, which computer system is alive, means working, and which is not working, that and all complete informations which are comes to this switches memory. But when it comes to a passive sniffing involves listening and capturing the packets or traffic inside the network which are connected by hub. So here the protocols vulnerable to sniffing like HTTP uses 80, then POP3 which uses 110 port number, RDP 3389, NTP 123, okay, and IMAP so 123, and FTP which uses 2021, SMTP 25, then SSH protocol which uses 22, Telnet which uses 23, SNMP uses 25. These are the port numbers where you can target the protocol and also sniffing. Is it clear? Understood? So address resolution protocol like ARP, as I said, if you are spoofing, if you are injecting, then people can work on DOS like denial of services, man in the middle attack, and session hijack attacks. So that and all works in this ARP spoofing. So most of the attackers allows to intercept the data frames on the network and modify the traffic also, or stop all the traffic. Okay, whichever attacks leads to that other attacks. Okay, so this is such activities is called as DOS, like a denial of services, and this is works under ARP spoofing. Next, we have a DNS spoofing. DNS spoofing is a technique, so that in introducing that uh, corrupt DNS details into the DNS resolver. So next class I used to give you some of the website names where you can get that DNS informations, name server to return that incorrect result records. So this is called as DNS spoofing. Okay, and you are going to be diverting, the traffic is being diverted to the attacker computers. The domain name system translate that human readable domain name into numerical IP address. So last class in the beginning, you all conducted one practical assignment like ping space -4 google.com something. If you do, then IP address is going to be displayed like this. Whenever that IP address is not proper, then it is numerical IP address is not matching towards domain name, then people who are sitting in the middle, then they are diverting that to the attacker computers. So that you can understand. So that is to the root communication between the computers. If a DNS server is poisoned, then it returns that incorrect IP address, then diverting that traffic to the another computer. So this is what a DNS spoofing. And man in the middle attack. So man in the middle attack, as per the diagram, so where the attacker position himself in the conversation between the user and applications, either that impersonate regular conversations. The attacker tries to steal some personal information such as like login credentials, account details, and credit card informations. Okay, whichever is moving through wire, okay, through the internet, so that the man in the middle attack, the people can get that informations or packet once they captured. Then informations obtained during the attacks that can be used to perform that identity theft and unapproved fund transfer or illegal password changes, so on so on. This is going to be happen. Hope you guys, this is going to be conducting the practical in the next upcoming classes. Okay, so you have only one class is remaining, means in the next class tomorrow. So once if I complete this, then in the next day after tomorrow, then we are going to be conducting the exam. So be prepared for this, and we will see in the next class. So you ask me before I wind up this session if you have any doubts. So use your chat box and ask me if you have any doubts. Arti present, Aditya present, so Chandana present, Kartika present, Nakshatra present, and then Netravati present, Rida present, then Saida present, Yukta present. So we will see the next class how to run sniffing and all, how to capture and how to install application Wireshark, then what command I supposed to use for different TCP protocol. So that and all we will see in the practical way. So see you guys. So we will see in the next session.